All right,
But
so we talked about your, the most money that you made at one time was at 56 grand. Let's talk about some of the downsides since we're talking about the bad stuff about gambling. But one of the videos that I watch from you every week to kind of check myself because I'm starting.
12,000.
I told myself I'm gonna start gambling, but I don't want to become a gambling addict. So the one that I watch every week, that one where you took that with 12,000 in there, it was,
1,000.
you used to do the thing where you had the tickets. You would gamble all week, and it'd be cash out Saturdays. I think it was with Saturdays, cash out Saturdays, and you had 12, 13, no, it was 12,000 in tickets.
Yep.
And instead of going and cashing to the cashier's cage to cash them out, you decide, no, I'm gonna sit at this bubble craft machine and play with these tickets. And it was crazy. It was a roller coaster because you start with 12, you lose, you down to 6, you down to 5, then you make it all the way back up. Now you're only down 1,000. You're only down 1,000. And instead of being like, you know what? I was down 12. Oh man, I was down 6. Now I'm only down 1. Let's just go ahead and no, we're gonna exactly what you said, warriors mentality. No, I gotta get my 1,000 back. I gotta get my 1,000 back. And that turned into losing every dollar. Video right there. I watch it every week. I just watched it 2 days ago. I watch
Yeah.
that video every week.
I almost didn't even post the video, man, because I
Yep.
couldn't deal with the comments and all that. But I only posted it from an awareness perspective because I'm transparent. I'm like, Greg, you got to keep it real, let them know. But just imagine how low I felt and then have to post that and watch people talk crazy to you on top of that. Yeah, that to me, when I went in there, because I was doing good. Throughout the week, I just leave the ticket. That was really to check me because I would go cash the tickets in and then play.
Mhm.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take it and we're gonna leave with the ticket, and then we're gonna come back. It was an effective system if I had someone go back, hey, you go cash it, or you come with me, I cash here, take the money, and I'll play with this in a sense. What happened was I'm like, okay, the ticket, some was like 24. I'm gonna get them all down to like 2,000, and then we'll
Mhm.
cash. Uh, and it's so hard because the days like that, it makes you feel like things are rigged.
Mm.
Say that because I'm like, to get those tickets, I put 100 in that machine. I took 100 to almost 15 grand one time.
Mhm.
I'm like, how do I put a ticket in here for 2 grand? Okay, I get it. I went right out once or twice, whatever. And it just punishes me like that. This is my casino. Like I come in here every day. What the hell is going on? How did it know this day, this time to not cut me any slack? I mean, it whooped the hell out of me.
Yeah,
Uh,
you whooped yourself in a lot of that working on the come out. Oh my goodness. That was the thousands of dollars you working on the come out. I was like, stop
it,
it. And
it,
you
it,
won't stop.
it, it starts getting in your head. You're not thinking straight anymore. You're not rational anymore. Yeah, it's just even as you're saying, I'm replaying it because I felt so low, man. Like that's real money. I'm not
Yeah,
one
real money. You got that right. It's real money.
that got all this money put up here and there. Uh,
And why
that
is it that why is it, you would be the perfect person to ask this? I've been thinking about this. It's so crazy. It's for somebody like me that comes from the dirt road. You know what I'm saying? I'm
oh,
I'm 44, but only 4 of those years I had some money. I've been broke most of my life. You feel me?
yeah,
So why is it that $100 ain't the same $100 in the casino? $1,000 ain't nothing in the casino. As soon as you leave the doors, $1,000 is everything. Why is it you can have? I be in the casino like you know what? I need $10,000 right. Like no, no, you don't need it. I thought about it. You know, I'm a big dog. I got 100 grand. Why don't you just take 10,000 and go do it real quick? And then as soon as you outside, you're like, no, that's stupid. Why are you even thinking like that? Why don't money mean the same thing in the casino? Why do they say these are units instead of this is money? Oh, I'm down 5 units. No, mother, you down 5,000. What do you mean 5 units? No, you ain't down some units. You down 5 grand. You know what you could have did? You could have bought a small car with that.
when I tell you money in the casino has no value,
Man.
like I mean, I was talking to my mom about it. You got to think I'm on the other side. I know people with severe gambling problems. I know people that I can tell you right now, not going to the casino, they're gonna be in there looking like zombies, hoping somebody give them $1, $2 just to stick in a slot. There was a female in there earlier. She just walked by every slot machine to see if it changed. A nice looking female too. I felt bad for her. Like she probably early 30s. I mean, a nice looking female, but it has gotten a hold of her.
Right.
Yeah, just like heroin, crack, or anything else. even like someone like yourself that's got it together, continue to gamble. You will remember this statement I'm about to make. It will grab you in a chokehold, just
Mm-hmm.
everyone else. There's things you can do from a precaution perspective, not making your money accessible, easily accessible. Like with myself, you know, my house bought and paid for. I got over 4,000 bought and paid for. I got a ton of jewelry, like I got things. That's the thing, man. It's a true drug. And I look at how 1,000, you could like that 800 you threw,
Yes,
you
sir.
you lost the
Yes,
800.
sir. Mm-hmm.
When you walk outside that casino, that 800 is car payment.
Yeah, my BMW is 700.
Yeah, you're right. Car payment, groceries. Uh, it can touch so many lives, it impacts so many people. And you just one hit, seven, and it's gone. Just
It's
like that.
gone. That's what people be feeling with the whenever they see you pressing, and you lose to 2,515. They're thinking, you know what, I could that's all my bills for the month right there, that 2,500 you just
Yep.
did.
And this guy just threw it away and it was in his hand.
On 1-7.
It's just a risk behind it. I think about some of my professional athlete buddies, man. When you look at some of them guys, like, man, you made 50 million, 100 million, and you're broke a year or two after the league. Those guys on the plane, on the bus, they're gambling so bad. Even
Mm.
casinos, they got separate rooms hidden for those guys. Because you got to think they like the adrenaline rush of sports. Like it goes hand to hand.
They like the action.
Yeah, the gambling goes right in.
That's what gets you too. That's what gets you. That's what one of the points I was going to make to you too. Me as a new gambler, I haven't got there yet. I'm hoping that I don't get there. But you're in it. You love the action. You love the thrill. You love that dopamine rush.
Yes.
Certain people got that with gambling. For me, I don't get the dopamine. I got the anxiety. It's so crazy. I was in the army, so I'm willing to fight with you, shoot with you, stab with you, any of that. We can do it all. I'm down with it. But I
Right.
come from nothing. So when it comes to my money, I'm like, yo, I don't want to lose $10. I don't want to lose $50. I don't give a damn if I got 100 grand. I'm worth almost $1 million. I don't give a shit. That $50, I don't want to lose that. Just the losing gets to your mental. It ain't even about the money at a certain point. It's about the losing. Okay, so let's get back into talking about bubble craps.
Okay.
Do you have a particular casino that you like playing at more than others? I know that you play at Shelbyville a lot. I took it that's probably the closest one to you, but is that your favorite one to play at?
Yeah, honestly, it is, man. Because I've talked to a lot of people and they kind of broke down like their local casino, how good Shelbyville is compared to theirs. The reality of Shelbyville, their machines overall, because I've been to some casinos, you could barely get a couple rolls. Like it's just so Shelbyville overall is pretty good. And they're 25 minutes away, really way too close for comfort, but it's Shelby. They just don't give you any points, no rewards, none of that crap. Kind of like the Strat in Vegas, Borgata in Atlantic City, or the Beau Rivage. I mean, you get. I was there 3 days, got 29,000 points. Even at the Strat in Vegas, 26,000 points. That same play in Shelbyville, I would have been lucky to get 1,000 points on a good day. But overall, though, I had to get to a point. I'm here for the points, or I'm here to make money. They don't bother me as far as the recording. So they don't bother recording. They let me do that. But they're making a ton of money off me. There's so many. Guy was down there. He said he's from Texas. He's here. He came to play there because he saw my videos. So I'm actually helping them a lot. They just added 4 new crapless craps machines. They went from just 5 regular bubble craps, or 3 regular bubble craps, to 5 regular bubble craps. Then they added 3 crapless, 3 more crapless, 3 more crapless. Now they added 4 more crapless, taking over that whole area.
How long does it take you to get to the other properties? You said it takes 25 before you get to Shelbyville. You have some other casinos there. How long do it take to get to those?
The one in Anderson, that's about 45 minutes away. Hollywood is about 1 hour and 20. There's a Hard Rock. It used to be called Horseshoe. Then it went to Jackson, went to Hard Rock in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's about 1 hour and a half away from me. But again, from the convenience perspective and the fact that overall the machines aren't bad. And I mean, you've seen me play them. I mean, some of the stuff you see happen in Shelbyville, you're like, damn, he just got
right, exactly. They wouldn't happen where I was playing, I tell you.
Hey, make sure though. I don't know if you've tried the Sahara. I can't wait.
I haven't been there. You know, so crazy. I was right across the street from the Sahara, but I didn't go to the Sahara.
Man, I went to a little African restaurant down kind of close to it, and I'm like, instead of getting an Uber back, I ate good. Let me walk it off. And I passed the Sahara. Let me go in here. Man, I went in that thing. I couldn't do nothing wrong. I'm like, wait a minute, because I was
Oh,
getting murdered.
I've seen that video. Yeah, I've seen that video.
Oh man, I couldn't do nothing wrong. It was like the only reason I didn't win a lot more because I had been losing so bad. I was trying to be a little more conservative, still power pressing, but yeah, the Sahara's got their machines, and I've seen that at different casinos. Those low key casinos have the best bubble craps action, man. Stay away from the mainstream, those big ones like Caesars. Oh my God, I've lost so much with Caesars bubble craps. It's crazy, but that's Sahara, man. Like that action. And of course,
I really like playing at South Point, or with South Point, Durango and South Point are about 12, 13 minutes away from my house.
okay.
But the thing about South Point is they don't even have it where you can put your player's card in those machines. They give you absolutely 0 points for
Wow.
bubble craps. So you can't even use your player's card in those machines, but they're great machines. And I mean, they've been printing. So I go over there to play, but you don't get any points.
And they let you record there too, right?
Yeah, you can record. You just no points.
Right. I played a few that don't give no points. I know the Harris, they give you 1 point for every $100. And the board it was one other one. They tell you these machines don't give you any points. I think I was in Vegas. But it tells you don't get any points for the machine. But I get it though, because a guy showed me where there's a way you can actually beat the casino. Not beat them, but somewhat beat them. So let's say you bet 100 on don't pass.
Mm-hmm.
Your point is 10.
Mm-hmm.
100 on buy the 10 for 100. As long as you get past the first row, you're guaranteed a push or profit. He showed me that at Anderson about 2 months ago.
Is that the system that you're trying to do? It's gonna be hard for you. Is that the system that you're trying to do in one of your last videos? That's gonna be hard. I was looking at that. And I'm like, any system like that is gonna be hard for you to do because in your mind, power pressing is what it is. And if you start getting 2, 3, 4 rolls while you're just sitting there, you ain't gonna have that. You got to put your money. You got to spread your money across and get those hits in. That ain't gonna be a good system for you.
Yeah, you're very analytical. You've analyzed me and studied me. You're 100.
I'm trying to tell you, I can copy you 100% how to play.
When I say you own it, because I tried it, rolled 6, it rolled another 6, it rolled 5. Man, screw this.
Yeah.
I mean, what he actually done, he had bet 100 on don't pass, and then the point was like 6. He put 500, I think, on a don't 6, and then he bet 600 on do 6. So with 6's odds, it pays fairly decent, even on a don't. So either way, he was going to make a look. I'm like, man, so you're doing all this. If 7 comes, you basically break even. If 6 comes, you win, I think it was like $60. He was like, yeah, man, but you make a profit. He was like, I was in Vegas. I played for so many hours. I made like 600 or something bucks. And I got a lot of points. So from a point perspective, it's good because imagine each roll, you got $1,200 out there.
Right.
So if you're calculating $1,200 and you're at a casino that rates, if you want to get your points up, that is excellent for that. But I refuse to sit up here and do that concept and get 30, 40. My buddy I used to gamble with, Cedric.
Oh, yeah. Where said it? I remember him from the videos. He was always running away from the bubble machine.
I mean, he'll text Strawberry. She's just so funny. She was real nasty and rude to him one time. She don't like nobody being around me like that. And it kind of hurt his feelings, but he'd be all right. But he is the scariest guy. He used to crack me up. He would hit the button to run off.
I remember those videos. He was funny.
And a lot of people can relate to that because that's how you really feel when you hit the button. But he was rolling. I'm sitting next to my machine. Point was 10. And he just hitting all these numbers. Hold on, man. Hold on. I took 100, put it in his machine, bet 5, 6, 8, 9. I turned that 100, I want to say, into like 13, 1400. He ended up cashing it out before he hit the 10. I'm like, I get that mindset. You're just chasing a don't on this 10. But look, you just rolled 9 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the thing that gets me with sports betting. I'm sitting up here betting all this money, hoping so-and-so throws the ball, or he catches the ball, runs the ball. I can go down to the casino right now and put my money across. And unless it's just a horrible day, I'm going to roll something. On crapless, hey bro, crapless is an addiction on its own. I flew to Vegas when they first came out with it just to play crapless bubble craps. You only lose to a 7. You can roll a lot of numbers before that 7 comes. That's a dangerous and addictive game, man.
To me, crapless is more expensive than playing regular craps, obviously, because you got to cover more numbers.
Well, I wouldn't say more expensive. If you put 100 in, you can make more regular bubble craps versus crapless if it's not throwing extreme numbers.
Dreams, right?
Spreading your number against six ways versus 10 ways is a difference. If you just roll inside numbers, regular numbers, you're killing yourself. But you catch a machine that's throwing those horns, aces, 12, 3. Oh man, you could run up a bag real quick, real quick.